I'm loving the continuity in this series. Yo, what's up everyone? Treyman1 here. We're back with another Pokemon 2019 anime review. Today we're finally entering the Pokemon World Championship, and to be honest, I did not expect the World Championship to be happening so soon. I thought it was going to be one massive tournament at the end of the series, of 1,000 trainers leading down to the final two, but actually it's a ranking system, kind of like how the Pokemon Go rank battles are. I've been doing those a lot lately, and this episode really gave me those vibes. So let's go ahead and get to the summary of my thoughts. Right off the bat, we see that there are over 10,000 trainers in this. Like, I remember in the first episode, it was like 1,000 plus. Here we have 10,000. Like, this is going to be insane. I wonder if the number of trainers entering is just going to keep on rising and rising. What if it ends up being 1 million trainers or something? That would be so insane. But it's also interesting to point out here is that basically, these battles will be ranked based on Ash's wins and losses, and I believe that there will be an arc sometime later on in the series where Ash is just on a losing streak, his rank's going down to the very bottom, and he's going to have to pick himself back up and rise back to the top. I could easily see that being an arc, because in today's episode, Ash's rank actually goes up pretty high, and I'm pretty shocked about that. His first challenge is against Pisces, the basically temporary gym replacement for Lieutenant Surge while he is training. We also actually get to see Reboot, and I'm glad that Reboot's actually still staying with Go and stuff. After the last episode, I thought Reboot was going to stay at the Sakuragi Labs while Ash, Go, and Pikachu went on their adventures, but it's still, hanging around. It's just being very distant, which I'm surprised Go didn't really say too much about that in this episode. I really do wonder, will Scorbunny or Reboot end up leaving sooner or later, seeing how Go shows little to no care. We also get a nice montage of the Kanto gym leaders. As basically Ash and Go were talking about Ash's previous journeys. Ash was mentioning, yeah, I took on this gym. It was my third badge ever. We get to see Brock, Misty, all the gym leaders, even Giovanni. And I do wonder if, Ash is actually going to battle all of these gym leaders again. I feel like Ash should, but seriously this time. Because as we know, not doing the Kanto gym challenge again, but basically a part of the World Championship, they basically explain gym leaders and all trainers are basically the same rank in the World Championship. And we know in Sun and Moon, Misty and Brock were making fun of Ash, saying he won our gym badges out of pity. He already got the win against Misty, so it'll be cool to see Ash battle all these trainers in the World Championship. But this also leaves questions like, Giovanni being the gym leader, that's something that's really interesting in my opinion. And also Sabrina, because as we know, Ash left that Haunter with Sabrina, and now he has his own Gengar, so will we see that Haunter again? I wonder how's that going to go down. I'm just really excited to see what possible things could come from this series. This is what I've been hoping for since the beginning when I was making those prediction videos of, continuity, seeing old trainers, old locations, old plots being brought back up. And, this kind of gives us that confirmation that we will be seeing this type of stuff later on. And like Misty's gym, Lieutenant Surge's gym has also been updated, which I'm kind of liking this, updated gyms, kind of go with the new style and new trends of everything. Vermilion City was updated to look more modernized, and that seems like what they're going to do with the whole Kanto. They're going to modernize it, which is pretty interesting. And as Ash and Pisces meet each other, Pisces I didn't expect Ash from Palatown to be challenging me, and it's whoa, Ash? I'm thinking that Pisces may know that Ash is the Alola League champion, but Pisces actually ends up mentioning some continuity. And that's the fact that Lieutenant Surge basically told everyone in the gym about Ash and, his strategy or how he overcame Raichu and everything like that, which I think is kind of cool that we got to see flashbacks, and I'm really hoping that we get to see flashbacks to other series other than just Kanto, because, mostly anytime we get flashbacks in Pokemon, it's always back to Kanto. So hopefully as the series progresses, we get to see more flashbacks to other series, them mentioning that he's the Alola region champion and everything like that. We also get the first appearance of Rotom Drone from the Galar region. And I gotta say, I love Rotom Drone so much more than Ash and Go's Rotom phones. It's sad that Ash and Go's Rotom phones don't have no personality at all. I'm loving that Team Rockets has an amazing personality. And then we have the Rotom Drone here, which is pretty good. I'm hoping that Ash and Go's phones get more personality throughout the series, because it's still a Rotom, like Rotom Dex from the Sun and Moon anime. But we'll just have to wait and see. Rotom Drone truly sounds like an announcer as well, which I'm really loving the whole thing that they're doing with the Rotom Drone. And the first two Pokemon that fight are Pikachu and Raichu, and I know a lot of people are tired of Pikachu and Raichu's always having a battle, but I gotta say, I did like this battle a lot because Ash used some similar strategies to when he fought Raichu before, and the battle didn't end like how we thought it would. Pikachu using Iron Tail to, stand his ground and basically deflect the Volt Tackle. Pisces and the others were saying, oh, this is the same strategy he used against Lieutenant Surge. And I was like, I guess kind of so. That's pretty interesting, though, because, Ash has fought many Raichus before, and I'm glad to see he's using those strategies. Like, I remember when he used the Electra Web Iron Tail strategy in the Battle Frontier, and I was like, yo, that's from Sun and Moon. Like, I'm really loving the continuity and Ash using those strategies again. A second strategy that I picked up was from the Diamond and Pearl series, and that's when Raichu's swinging Pikachu around. Ash tells Pikachu to use Iron Tail, and Pikachu starts to roll, basically similar to how he defeated the Raichu in the Diamond and Pearl anime. And I'm just like, yo, this is amazing how they're referring to all these old strategies. And throughout this episode, Reboot is still showing, trying to show that it doesn't care, but deep down inside, it does still care about Pikachu, Go, and battling. It does seem like it wants to be more battle-focused, and I actually do believe Go will end up entering the World Championship at one point. But what makes this Pikachu and Raichu battle different than any other one is that Pikachu actually ends up getting returned after Raichu reflects the Iron Tail, which I was like, whoa, because normally in Pikachu versus Raichu, they want to show Pikachu beating, the final evolution form, but I actually liked what they did here. It gave good old Gengar some time to shine, and this is where good old Masaki Iwan's animation goes crazy. Like, I love the way Masaki Iwan animated this whole episode, especially the Gengar part. And the way that Gengar battles is pretty interesting, using his, abilities to kind of teleport and, disappear and reappear in battle is pretty cool. It makes Gengar a very powerful opponent. And another thing I loved about Gengar is its expressions. Like, it's very expressive in battle. It reminds me so much of that Haunter that traveled with Ash. And it would have been so amazing if this could have been the same Haunter. But sadly, it's not. And I'm okay with this Gengar, because I like the story they did with Gengar. But yeah, Gengar ends up destroying Raichu and has to battle the second opponent, which is Electrode. And, this gym leader replacement is no pushover. Like, I thought it was kind of weird that, they had a substitute. I thought he would probably just close the gym for the time being because, he's not the real gym leader. But Pisces actually has some really amazing strategies, counters to, ground-type moves and everything like that. And this Electrode is very powerful, destroying Gengar in the end, and we actually get an answer to why there's so many holes in the wall, which is because of Electrode's bouncing. Also gotta say, I really did like the one shot of Ash looking at Pikachu like, I'm counting on you, buddy, right before Pikachu comes back out to fight Electrode. I just gotta say, that was a really nice shot. And once again, Pikachu ends up taking a lot of damage, and I'm just sitting here like, Ash, do something, man, because it was so crazy. Even in the Gengar battle, Gengar was getting beat up by Electrode, and I'm like, Ash, you psychic or something. Like, don't just sit here and let Gengar get beat up, but I'm guessing Ash was trying to think of a strategy, which he does a pretty good strategy this time. Using Iron Tail to actually slow down Electrode, running on top of it, making it basically go in reverse, just to slam it one more time with one more Iron Tail. And Ash actually was ready for, Electrode's explosion, because when explosion happens, Pikachu goes for Electra Web. And I'm thinking, okay, Pikachu's just going to wrap up Electrode so it can explode within itself. But no. Like in the Mimikyu trial, Pikachu uses Electra Web as a shield, which I'm so glad that this came back. I was expecting to see Electra Web shield in the actual league, but we didn't get to see it, so I'm like, man, maybe that was a one-time thing. But here he does it again, uses it as a shield. I love Electra Web so much. This is an amazing move, very versatile. And in the end of it all, Ash ends up winning his first World Championship battle, and I gotta say, I like how the World Championship's gonna be held. Like, instead of just being one big tournament at the end, it's multiple battles throughout the series. This way, we won't have a lack of battles and things like that. And we can see Ash fight not only old, but the new Galardrium leaders as well. And I do love that Score Bunny, or Reboot, in the end actually ends up getting happy. Like, I'm still sad that Score Bunny evolved so soon, because I really did love Score Bunny's personality. And just seeing this change in Reboot is kind of sad. But hopefully when it becomes a Cinderace, it will get that fiery, happy-go-lucky energy again that it has as a Score Bunny. And even in the end, it shows like it's too cool to show any emotions. Like when Pikachu's like, hey, what do you think about that? He's like, it was good. But I do hope that Score Bunny and, Scyther and more of Go's battling Pokemon like Darmanitan probably will actually become battlers for Go. Like, I'm hoping that Go ends up doing something battle related. Don't forget, they were building the Pokemon Go gym in Vermilion City in episode 3, which if Ash is taking on the World Championship, I can easily see Go taking on those Pokemon Go gyms throughout the series. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Go ends up catching a Spearow early in this episode as well. It was kind of, off screen, so it wasn't that important, but still, he's still making progress towards his goal. His catches have been getting like a lot less lately. It's like one Pokemon per episode, and there's been a lot of episodes where he hasn't catch Pokemon either. I do wonder if they're gonna do, mass catching episodes like episode 6, where he just goes and catches a whole bunch of Pokemon. But we'll have to wait and see. But Ash is now ranked in the 3000s, which is pretty good considering the fact that there's 10,000 plus trainers here. And I am looking forward to seeing the many opponents that Ash will have. I just really do hope that we get to see rivals as well. Like, just imagine seeing Paul, Gladion. Freaking, he gets his victory against Alon finally. Like, that's one thing I'm really hoping for this series, is that we get to see a lot of Ash's old rivals from the old series coming back to have one more battle with him for the World Championship. Maybe it'll be later on, though, like, not the top 8, but maybe when he's in, like, the top 100, he'll start to see some of these rivals, since these are really powerful trainers. I can also see, like, maybe Hop, him having a battle Hop right before he has to battle Leon and stuff like that. I do expect to see the Galar rivals like Marnie and Hop. And I think BD would fit pretty good as well, even though their stories will be a bit different because, based on the Sword and Shield games, they have some really in-depth stories that relate to the Galar region. But seeing that, we're doing the World Championship, I can see them doing some changes to their stories. But yeah, everyone, I really did enjoy this episode. I do hope that we get to see the Kanto gym leaders and Ash gets to battle each and every one of them again. And the Galar gym leaders as well. In the comment section down below, let me know what y'all thought of this episode. I would love to hear. Thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Trayman1, peace out.